Good morning and welcome to day 73 of walking from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. My name is Prime and I'm walking 2,650 miles to raise money for Combat Stress, a charity that helps out our military veterans. Campsite was great last night. We actually had some Wi-Fi and we've got a good view of the lake. As for today, we have to get through desolation, so minimum just over 21 miles to get all the way through it because I don't have a beer can and desolation requires one. I really don't want to carry it any more past Kennedy Meadows North. There is some elevation, but it's spread over the 21 miles, so that should be fine. And Desolation's apparently supposed to be one of the more beautiful sections of this area, so we're looking forward to it. I would like to get more than 21 miles, because we need to start pushing more and more miles, but we'll see how we get on. But let's roll out. So we are now at the border of the Desolation Wilderness. But looking forward to getting to this section and see what it's like. I've heard how great it is and seen bits from other videos, so it'll be nice to see it from my own. Getting up this morning was so much easier. Normally my alarm set for 6, but in the Sierras, because it was so cold in the morning, you didn't want to get up, and that really affected your mood for hiking. Where this morning, got up at 6, a little bit cool, and then started hiking at 6:30, so just shows as time goes on I might get back to the kind of 5:30 as well, so hopefully that sticks. Myself and Your Highness has just passed 1,100 miles. We haven't seen any signs for it yet, or any kind of rock formations, but you know what it's like, sometimes they're slightly further on, or there might not be one at all, because it is only 1,100. Yeah, only. But it's a good achievement. That means we're getting closer and closer to the halfway point, and then after that, Oregon border. And then after that, Washington border. It's amazing how everything is starting to feel just that little bit closer. Trail's been good so far, a bit rocky at times. We're now getting to all the lakes and it should be a lot better scenery. So right now I'm just heading for Dick's Pass. It's over 5 miles away. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem. It's about 1,500 ascent, but that's over 5 miles. But you know what the PCT's like, they'll probably give us it all in one go. But once we're up, we're up. As long as there's no major snowfields, we should be fine. And we've only really had some patchy snow this morning, so it's not been too bad. Quite enjoyable walking through here. The woods are much more sparse. It's not like you're closed in, so that's always good. You get to see what's around you. And we're making good time. Much easier now that I can get up early again. I think as time moves on, I'll probably roll back into the kind of waking up at 5:30, hiking by 6, like I was trying to do in the desert. So you always get more miles in the morning. This is at the Papa Dick Pass. Really scenic, there's a nice lake down there, so we're going to head down there and hopefully have lunch on the lake. We're just going to cross that. Good water source, and we've got a nice place for our lunch. So we're going to take some time off, and push it pretty hard, and chill out. So that's us back on the clock. We're hiking again after our break. It's a good spot and a well-deserved break. We actually did 13 miles before 12 o'clock this morning. In fact, we almost did 10 before 10, and that was with elevation. We got to 10 miles, 0.20, and it was about 10:38. So I thought if it wasn't for that massive elevation, we'd have more than likely got the 10 before 10. Or if we'd started hiking at 6 rather than half 6, we might have got it. But it's impressive that even with that elevation we got this morning, we still almost got a 10 before 10. And that was also carrying our full resupply in our back. We haven't eaten anything at that point. Just shows without some snow what you can do again. Quite a lot of blowdowns to the trail today. It's just finding the best way through. Jeez. My cold's feeling a little bit better today. I feel like I'm more like myself. I do still have a bit of a cough every so often, especially when I'm pushing hard up elevation, but I think I'm past the worst of it, and I should get back to doing proper miles. Bit of a pain in the ass getting a cold on the trail, especially when you're trying to push decent miles. It just slows you down and weakens you, and I could really feel the difference. But I feel a lot more stronger now. I'm just going to keep pushing through this trail today and see how far I can get. And so much debris, blowdowns in this part of the trail. Sometimes you have to come right off the trail because you can't even see it. But yeah, it's a mess. It's just slowing you down all the time. So myself and Johannes are about 2.5 miles away from the desolation wilderness border, and it looks like it's all downhill from here. I think it's like 39 feet of elevation gain, but that's it. It's all downhill. I just hope that there's not as much debris all over the trail as we start heading down. Alright, look where we are. We have made it to the other side of Desolation Wilderness. 21.64 miles. Now we're going to push on, see what campsites we can find. But I'm so glad we got that out of the way. Especially since I'm no bear can, I couldn't really stop in there. But Desolation was really nice, but really only the first 12, 15 miles. And then it was woodland and blowdowns and stuff like that. So the first part of Desolation is amazing. It's just the last half isn't the greatest. Needs a lot of trail maintenance. But let's continue on to get to camp. Let's roll out. So right now it's about 20 to 5 and we're hoping to get to a campsite which is 3.1 miles away. It's only got just over 100 feet of elevation, about 300 descent. It's right next to a water source, so that's what we're pushing for. We still get energy, we still get daylight. We'll assess it once we get there as well, just see if we want to go on, but by the time we get there it'll be after 6 o'clock, especially if we continue to get blowdowns. But I think we both still feel good. I'm going to keep pushing on. So every single time in the PCT, your last 2 miles always makes more challenging. It doesn't have elevation to give us, so it's been giving us tons and tons of the blowdowns. Deep joy. Thanks PCT. So we're at a campground at 1,121.5. It's not the biggest, and there is a few mosquitoes flying around.
A few, yeah.
Yeah, a few. But at least we've got a water source. Problem is we can't really go anywhere else because it'll be exactly the same everywhere else. So we're knackered with a big day, so we're going to get a tent set up, get water, and then I'll close this video up. This is our camp. We're all closed up because the midges are attacking us. So we're just getting ourselves sorted. So I'm going to end this video before we get eaten alive. So we almost did 25 miles today. We were 24.84 miles, so just fraction off of it. And elevation and descent, let's have a look. Elevation was 4,219, descent 4,789. So not an easy day. It's not like we've got an easy day. Still got a lot of elevation, we've got snow, we've got a lot of blowdowns, we've got a lot of great views. Overall it was a good day, good to be here, and it was good that we got almost 25 miles, so we'll see what we can do tomorrow. So if you like the content, please like, share and subscribe, and above all else, help out combat stress, and I'll see you in the morning for another day on the Pacific Crest Trail.